My first impression is, holy crap. What did your grandparents do?
I don't know. It is a beautiful house, though.
You could probably make a lot of money if you sell it.
I can't decide just like that. I mean, you're right. It's just, I want to look around a little bit first. I was kind of hoping to stay the weekend and think about it.
Well, I work tomorrow, so you'll have some time alone. Knowing you like I do, though, you're okay with that.
No.
I mean, this house is sort of the last family you have.
Family isn't really something I can wrap my head around.
Danny,
Ben, it's not your fault. I love you, and you've always been there. It's just, maybe if I get some closure, learn something about my grandmother, I can move on.
Well, it's up to you. I'll play no part in this decision making, so it's all yours.
Okay.
Excuse me, guys. Are either of you related to Betsy?
Yeah, she's my girlfriend's grandmother.
That's quite a mouthful. Hi, I'm Tucker.
Ben.
Hi, I'm Danielle.
I knew your grandmother for quite some time. I'm sorry. I kind of come with a house. Landscaping, gardening, repairs. I do it all.
Oh, that really won't be necessary, sir.
Please, I insist you call me Tucker.
Well, it's just that, Tucker, we might be selling the house. We don't really know, and there's so much to do, we really can't afford to pay you.
Danielle, please, allow me to give you a few more details before you jump to any conclusions. I used to work for the previous owners of the home. Betsy found this place shortly after her husband passed. We always got along well, Betsy and me. So much, in fact, she paid me to work here for the rest of my life. She said I didn't have to, but I truly love my job. Beautiful house, gorgeous grounds, friendly neighborhood, and I go home every night at 6 p.m. It's been the best 20 years of my life.
Cool. Well, I think we're gonna have to, think about it.
We're staying here this weekend, and if you would like to work, I think that would be great. I would love to hear some more stories about my grandmother.
Okay, well, I'm sure you guys have some things to do, so I'll just let you get back to it. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.
You too. Comes in the house. Does he have a key?
I don't know, we'll ask.
Lock the door.
Fine.
Anyway, there's that guy. I guess I'll find somewhere to unpack.
Okay, will you take that one too?
Sure.
Thank you.
So did your grandma pass away here or in a hospital? This place seems pretty clean and organized. I mean, it doesn't seem like her death was unexpected.
I just got a call because of her will. I mean, I guess she could have been sick. Maybe she had other people here, to clean and stuff. Tucker seems nice.
Tucker seems interesting.
He knew my grandmother, and that is a really good place to start.
Well, that was nice of your grandma to pay him ahead like that. Kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Always helping people when you can.
They never wanted kids. My grandparents, everything I heard about them was nice, unless it had to do with my mom.
Wonder why.
Oh, me too. Guess now I'll never know.
Hey, I don't like the thought of you being here alone and depressed all weekend.
I'm not depressed.
Well, you seem like you are, is all I'm saying.
It's been a lot. Everything just kind of happened at once.
Well, maybe you should get some rest. I feel like tomorrow's gonna be a long day for you.
Well, it's still pretty early. I mean, we can stay up a little later.
Can't say no to that. You sleep okay?
Yeah. I think I had a nightmare though.
That's not good. I'm sure it's just because of everything going on right now. Don't you think?
I just keep remembering this really weird whistling noise.
Well, it could have been me. You know I'm a snorer. Sometimes when I get that allergy stuff, my nose does that teapot thing.
Ha ha ha. No, wasn't it? I remember getting out of bed and it was like there was someone or something in the house.
Well, don't get carried away. It's a big house and there's a lot of rooms here. I'm sure whatever you heard was just something that belongs to your grandmother.
Yeah, probably.
I gotta go. Good luck today. Call me if you need anything, and I love you.
Thank you. Love you too. Ben.
The original owners, Victor and his wife Mandy, supposedly love those flowers, even though it's not exactly the right climate. Every year, toward the end of September, they start to bloom, and by November 1st, they begin to wither away. Every year, when they die, a few seeds are spread, and every year they grow back. Just don't cut them, though. Should you do that, they won't grow back.
Why would I cut them? I've never seen such blue flowers.
I know you wouldn't. It's just part of the wonder. Dormant, but always there.
Tucker, I was wondering if you knew anything about Betsy. It's just, we didn't really have that good a relationship.
She never talked about your parents. But on more than one occasion, we talked about you.
Really?
Yep. Not by name, but I knew a few things about her granddaughter. She always wished you kept playing soccer. Watching you play was such a joy of hers.
That must have been 15 years ago. I mean, I had no idea.
You remind me of her.
Well, I should get back. I still have a lot to do, so.
Sure. And I have gardening to do. Always a pleasure.
Hello? Can I help you?
Well, it was raining outside. I just needed to dry off.
I'm confused. It's not raining.
Well, it stopped by now.
It wasn't raining earlier either.
But at some point, though, it was raining. You can't exactly deny that. Sorry, I don't mean to joke. You're Betsy's granddaughter, aren't you?
How did you know that?
I'd tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
What? Can I help you, sir?
Oh, please, call me Oliver.
Oliver? Why are you here?
Why am I here? Well, I lived here once. Twice.
You lived here before my grandmother?
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday, except it was 73 years ago. You should know that if you ever feel like crushing intense pain in your chest, take that seriously. I was feeling off all morning that day, and then, bam, heart attack. Right over there. It was raining that day as well.
Are you serious? So what? You're dead?
I mean, I guess you could put it in those terms. I'm sorry, were you expecting a boo? I mean, I can say boo if that would help.
Oh, no, that's really okay. So, how do you know Betsy?
Oh, she died here too. I can show you where.
So everyone who dies in this house becomes a ghost?
Don't you think that maybe everybody who dies becomes a ghost? I mean, I don't know it all, but the house doesn't create ghosts. It makes it so spirits can't leave.
Oh, so you're trapped here.
Not all ghosts are sad. I don't cry because I'm dead. I cry because I can't leave these walls. I can't really even see beyond them, or past the property anyway. My eyesight isn't too great.
Yeah, you sound sad.
I have bad days, but bored is a better way to describe it. Between you and me, I don't really care for most of the inhabitants in this house. You'll find this a lot more crowded than you think. Forgive me for being picky with who I choose to spend eternity with.
No, I understand. So, can I speak with Betsy?
Oh, she'll come to you. That's how it works.
Hold on. Let me do you so.
Thank you, Dave.
So I had an interesting day today, but how was yours?
My day was fine. Sounds like you want to talk about yours, though.
I do. But you're gonna have to promise you believe me, okay?
Sure.
You're gonna think I'm crazy.
Doubt it. Let's hear.
The house is haunted. And I don't mean like evil entity or anything.
Okay. Could you elaborate, please?
Okay, so when people die here, they stay. Like the house traps their spirit.
Oh. So you mean they can't head over to Vegas and gamble when they die?
You think I'm
Oh.
crazy?
No, hey, I think you're tired and maybe you're seeing things. I'm really not surprised you're still in shock over everything that happened. Do you have any proof? I mean, can you convince me, Danielle?
No. Dinner's in the fridge. I'm gonna go be in bed, and if I fall asleep, don't wake me up.
Hey, don't be mad. Did you learn anything about your grandma?
She liked to watch me play soccer.
I didn't know you played.
No, I don't anymore. It was a long time ago.
What's a pretty little thing like you doing in this big, empty house all by yourself?
What makes you think I'm alone?
I mean, no one is close enough to save you if I was, say, not a very nice guy. Lucky for you, I am. Very nice.
Well, you like to whistle. I think I heard you last night.
Yeah. Clears my head. Calms me down. I saw you the other night, too, walking around in those little panties. Like you're hot stuff. Thanks for the show, by the way.
I assumed I was alone.
Other than that boyfriend of yours, right? Who, by the way, is a lucky guy. He gets to bang you.
That seems inappropriate.
Then I won't bother to tell you I watched. Oops.
And awkward. Can I do something for you?
Another show would be nice. How about you take off that shirt?
Okay, enough. Disgusting. Yeah. Hello.
Hello?
Who are you?
Who are you?
My name's Danielle.
Why are you in my house? This is my house. I built it with my own hands, sweat and blood.
I'm sorry.
And even dead, it belongs to me. And don't listen to what those other fools tell you.
Do you know Betsy?
Betsy. Wait. Betsy?
Yes.
Is that woman married to Randy?
No. No, my grandfather's name wasn't Randy.
Betsy. I guess not.
How many people are a part of this house?
Besides you? None. There's only monsters here. Evil monsters. Possessed with greed, lust, and power. I've seen some terrible things inside these walls.
There are no monsters. People are the real evil, always.
I suppose. But not many of us are people anymore. My name's Victor. I died in 1926. I bought this land and built this house in my early 30s. And that's what I amount to now. Something that can be substituted with the word nothing. One lovely evening, I was in my study reading a book, drinking some tea. Felix, an employee from my mining company, came by. Slit my throat. He left me to die.
I'm sorry.
I remember him yelling at me as I faded away. He said, "You deserve this. You're washed up. It's time for a change." Something like that. But what I do remember was him saying, "This is for Bobby." I had over 100 people that I supervised, and there was nobody named Bobby.
That must be hard to dwell on after all this time. Maybe it was a mistake.
Perhaps. Seems like an awful big mistake to make, killing somebody over something you're not sure of.
What's death like?
I'm not gonna answer that. You wouldn't like what I had to say.
Danny,
Ben?
what are you doing out of bed?
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just needed a glass of water.
Well, come back to bed. It'll be morning soon. And were you talking to somebody?
No. I just can't believe how beautiful this house is.
Oh, hi, Danielle.
Hi.
So it's been a couple of days. What do you think of the house?
Actually, I was kind of hoping to talk to you.
Sure.
Inside?
Okay.
I just have something to ask you. And it's gonna sound crazy. I tried to talk to Ben about it and he didn't really take it seriously. There are ghosts here. And I am not just seeing things, I have had actual conversations with them.
Frankly, I'm a little surprised they revealed themselves to you so quickly.
You knew about them?
How can I not? Some things are just better left unsaid until the time is right. I mean, what would you have said if I told you about this when we first met? Right? Honestly.
I see what you mean.
There are more than a few secrets hidden inside these walls.
When I was younger, I knew this woman who reminded me of my mother so much it hurt. She passed away when I was only 7. It was hard, but I found comfort in many ways, such as Miss Connor.
I'm sorry?
I quickly found out that your teacher can never really replace your parents. They moved me to another class because I'd become too attached. That's when I realized that life is strange. I had always had this hole in my heart until I met my wife.
Is she here? With you?
She's here in a way. She doesn't love me anymore. I shot her and then myself after I found out she was having an affair. My heart broke. They'd been seeing each other for almost 2 years.
You killed her? How could you kill someone you're supposed to love that much?
What was I supposed to do? Just let them live happily ever after? I gave her everything. We talked about getting Randy Hart's Carissa tattoos for a long time. She was so young and beautiful.
Seems a little cheesy.
Not to me. To me, our marriage meant something. It was real. I'm sorry. You were going through that box. You must live here now. I'll leave.
No, wait. Do you know Betsy?
I keep to myself. Everyone thinks what I did was terrible. I can't recall a Betsy. My apologies.
Oh, it's okay. Thank you.
Stay away from CJ, though. That guy is the true evil in this place. Everyone here has something that they're hiding or something they regret. And his history will make your blood run cold.
I don't think I've met CJ yet. What's so bad about him?
He murdered his entire family with an axe and then ate most of the remains. Apparently, he'd gotten counseling beforehand. Then as a teenager, he raped 3 women. He has a twisted mind. You'll know when he's around. You'll hear him whistling.
That man is always out there, pulling weeds, watering plants, and one time I actually saw him talking to the October flowers. No, wait, twice. No, 3 times. Definitely 3 times. Who is he?
You've been here how long and you've never met?
I know that's rude of him, right? But I don't know. I don't remember everybody I come across. But I do remember you and your quest to find Betsy. Has she come to you yet?
No. And I'm not sure she's going to.
Patience. Give it time.
I really don't have any more time. I mean, we're probably selling this place once we've gone through anything that looks important.
What? Sorry. I know where I've seen him before. He talks to this girl. What's her name?
Carissa. Honestly, Oliver, how could you forget her name? She's got an ass I could spank all night.
Don't you have anywhere else you could be?
Now, why would I be anywhere else? I mean, besides Carissa, the best eye candy standing here with us. I could eat you up.
I'm not afraid of you.
Don't talk to it.
It? Excuse me?
CJ, you're a pig.
Hey, I have needs just like you and everybody else. If that makes me a pig, I'm okay with that. At the end of the day, all men look at a pretty girl. Well, I say, why stop there? Why not just grab what you really want?
Disgusting. The juice from an old cyst. Why can't you leave her alone? I mean, it's not like even if she wanted you to, you couldn't touch her. Unless you forgot. You're dead.
Don't ruin my life anymore.
What life?
Go away. Go away. You never cared what I did in the past.
Listen, you freak.
Again, don't talk to it.
Ooh. Ooh. Big words coming out of that little mouth, darling. You better be careful. I'm already horny.
CJ, stop it. Enough.
Your bodyguard's not gonna be around all the time to protect you.
I don't need protection.
If you say so. I'll be waiting. Watching. Don't disappoint.
Okay, bye-bye, CJ. Oh, man.
So sexy.
Are you sure you can't touch me?
Well, not with his hands. But we can touch items inside the house. So watch your back. Oh, and this is where it happened.
What happened?
Where Betsy died. She seems important to you.
She's my grandmother. She was. She was never around, and I feel like if I could have just one conversation with her, I would be able to move on. Sometimes I just wish my family had a bigger part of my life, but they had every opportunity, and I guess they just didn't feel the same.
I thought you were going through your grandma's stuff. Why are you showing me a picture of the gardener?
There's something wrong with the house.
Well, because it's haunted?
No, just look at the picture.
Okay. It's probably just Tucker with one of the previous owners. Before your grandma even bought the house. So?
So, why is it still here? Why did my grandma keep it?
Well, it's a big house. She probably didn't even know the picture was there. What's this? There's a name on the back. Carissa?
That name sounds really familiar. I think one of the ghosts might have said it.
So how come I can't see the ghosts?
Maybe because you don't go looking for them.
Look, I just don't want you getting lost in something that isn't real.
Randy's wife. I remember now.
Randy?
The question is, why is Tucker in this photo? And where's Randy?
That's 2 questions.
I mean, is he the one taking the picture?
3.
Is Tucker the one she's having an affair with?
And 4. Sorry.
Would you mind looking around with me tomorrow? I still have a few more rooms and there's a ton of boxes.
Well, I get off early tomorrow, so I don't see why not. I'll be back around lunchtime, and then I will dedicate the rest of my day to you. And your ghost pals.
Ben.
Good night. Love you. Don't let the ghost bite.
Hey, Victor!
You again. Back in my house causing trouble. And what are you doing to my flowers out there?
Why did you plant those flowers? You could have planted anything you wanted.
And we did. Those were my wife's favorite flowers. We planned on adding many more, but Mandy got sick at such a young age. This house was always unfinished. There was always things that I wanted to do that I never got to. Kids would have loved it.
How many kids do you have?
0.
I don't understand.
That part of my life was ripped away from me. I never remarried, and I wasted so much time at work. And on top of that, death didn't even bring me to my wife. If I would have known I was going to be trapped here, she could have died here in her sleep. And all this time, things would have been different.
When you planted the October flowers, did you know that they would grow back year after year?
Easy to take care of. We knew. God, I miss her.
So, do you just wander around all year stuck in the house?
A month, actually. Usually. The rest of the year we have it a lot worse. You know, I've said enough.
Wait, hold on.
It doesn't concern you. And besides, there's somebody here to see you.
Grandma?
Hello, darling.
I have so many things I want to ask you. I feel like I have to squeeze an entire life into this conversation.
Your mother was just like me. Neither of us was a very good parent, but I kept trying. Everything she did after she had you was the wrong choice. She just wasn't ready for the responsibility. I wanted to be around more, but she wouldn't have it. Eventually, as I got older, I realized I was never going to watch you grow up. At least not really. I'm sorry for the way things turned out. But your good-for-nothing father was no help. What can I do? They're adults, living their lives, facing real consequences. A person doesn't have to ask for help, but they have to be accepting. Otherwise, what's the point? You can't always fix what you want to.
It's just that I had nothing. No support, and now...
And now you're going to be perfectly fine. You've learned more than anybody could ever show you. I had a good life. I loved my husband, your mom, and you. But you're going to live a full life because you understand what's important. And you're not going to make the same crappy mistakes we did.
Thank you, Grandma. You know, that really means a lot. I've had this conversation so many times in my head, and it's not going at all like I pictured it.
Oh?
I thought there'd be a lot more yelling. I've been angry for so long. You know, I really don't remember you all that much.
I can't be mad at you for getting stuck with other people's problems, but my relationship with your mom doesn't change the fact that I care for you deeply. You should sell this place. I only had it for a couple of years after Clyde passed away. It's not important to me, and there's nothing here for you.
Are you sure? I can't help you?
Just be sure before you leave, you go in the room down that hallway. Inside, you'll find a small box that I've been saving for you.
Okay. Thank you, Grandma. You really made the trip worth it.
Now, promise me you'll be gone by the end of the month.
That's a few days from now. Why?
We have to go back then.
Go back where? You mean the dead? Victor says it's worse.
Oh, it is, dear. Far worse.
You're the woman from the photo. The one who fell in love with Tucker.
Can you blame me? He's so sweet and charming.
But you were married. You still are.
I was young. Everyone makes mistakes when they're young. Randy had a lot to offer, and at the time seemed like a good option, but I wanted more. And it didn't take me long to realize that Tucker was just that.
Well, did you tell him that?
I couldn't talk to him like that.
He's your husband. That seems like the perfect kind of thing to bring up.
Randy was very controlling.
Well, cheating's not the answer.
Well, I did it anyway.
You know, everyone in this house has such a colorful history. But yours is so dirty and terrible. I heard about what you did long before I met you. Tucker is a very nice man. But your husband was devastated.
I know, it wasn't right. Love can be so dangerous.
Oh, you're not wrong.
Don't judge me based on one mistake. Those 2 years with Tucker were amazing.
Do you still see Randy?
He killed me. I can't look at him. I don't even like hearing his name. Just hearing it makes me want Tucker that much more. When he comes inside, we talk for hours. Such a joy to see him. And then I remember I'll never feel his touch again.
I know that must be hard.
It's not really cheating anymore. We've been together for so long now. I mean, sure, I've been dead for most of the relationship, but that's okay.
Wait, you're still seeing Tucker?
Of course. I still love him. He used to take off my bra with his teeth. I miss that.
I bet you do.
He used to treat me like a princess. Still does.
Such a passionate love story. Never have two people loved each other more. Just for the record, I miss when he'd take your bra off with his teeth, too.
Shut up, CJ.
Just an opinion? What's everybody so hostile for? You're not the hottest thing in the room anymore, Sugar Britches.
Don't come near me.
How'd you know I was talking about you? I like to do two things. Have a lot of sex and kill. And I don't mean just shooting somebody in the head. I mean crushing their skull with a bat. That's more my style. Or maybe cutting them open and taking the organs out. You've played Operation, right? Well, the problem is, I can't do one of these things. Sex is out of the question since I'm dead and you're not. So I'm gonna exercise my other talent and bash your brains in.
You can't. I thought you couldn't touch me.
Sadly true. But this bat, oh, this can touch you. Oh. You! Ooh. Yeah! Ah! Come out, wherever you are. Oh, this little game of cat and mouse has me so turned on. I can't wait to kill you. Peekaboo. There you are, my little bunny.
You're a monster.
it's coming. Danny, we'll hold him back for now, but I think it's best that you should leave.
Danny, go!
Danny, what are you doing out here?
We have to go, okay? We have to get our stuff and we have to leave.
Whoa, are you okay? You sound upset.
I am.
Danny, what is it?
It's the ghosts, Ben, and I know you don't think they're real, but they are, and there's a perverted one, and I just cannot be around him anymore.
Perverted? What do you mean perverted? How can a ghost be perverted?
He undresses me with his eyes every time I'm there, and he just chased me down a hallway with a baseball bat, Ben. I'm scared.
Okay. We can go inside, we'll pack really fast, okay? You can grab some of your grandma's stuff if you want to, and we can always come back before we sell the house, all right? It's gonna be okay, come on.
Danny, are you all right?
What the hell is...
Look, I know CJ can be a lot to handle, but I promise you he won't be bothering you anymore.
I'm fine, Oliver. Oliver? Ben? Ben? Oliver? He's one of the ghosts that you don't think exists.
No way.
Yes, well, I am a ghost, so... Oh, and boo. Yeah, see, I did it this time. Yeah, so if anyone happens to find my umbrella, please let me know. Don't take it, I need it back.
Sure. Wouldn't want to steal from a ghost, huh?
Thanks.
It's over there, Oliver. But we're leaving? It was really nice to get to know you, though.
Oh, well, sorry to hear that, but it has been fun.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Where do you go the 11 months you're not here?
Your grandma didn't tell you, did she?
No, and neither would Victor.
I don't like to talk about it.
It is bad. All right, and why do you have to be grumpy all the time?
Oliver, just tell me, please.
Okay, to be blunt, dying in this house lands you in the deepest circle of hell, where we are tortured physically and mentally.
But why do you get to be here 1 month out of the year? That doesn't make any sense.
Honestly, I think it's because of the flowers.
I think so too.
Most of us do. I mean, if not, it's a really big coincidence considering they bloom when we arrive and they wither when we leave.
Yeah, it had something to do with the October flowers, but what could cause this?
It's gonna sound silly, but I tend to think it's because the really pretty flowers tend to have an ugly side to them. So think roses and thorns or bees and honeysuckle.
Interesting.
See, these flowers are very beautiful, and they even let you see your loved ones after they've passed away. But the price is very heavy.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Well, Danny, we seem to think that if someone were to cut the flowers, the cycle might be broken. We might even be free. But as we are stuck inside this palatial estate, there's nothing we can really do.
But I could cut them, though.
You'd do that for us?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we just have to finish packing and then we leave and we can cut them on the way out. You guys deserve better than this.
Okay. Well, why don't you go upstairs and finish packing, and I'll take care of this down here. And maybe back on our way into town, we can stop for dinner.
Yeah. Okay, great.
I'm so excited. This is literally the happiest day of my death. Post up for a high five. Sport, come on. What are you doing? I'm a ghost.
Hey, baby, how are you today? What's wrong?
I missed you so much. I'm worried about the girl that lives here. She's been talking with everyone else about cutting the flowers.
She can't do that. I won't let her. I told her not to.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not sure. Where is she?
Last time I saw her, she was upstairs looking through her grandma's things. Her boyfriend's in the kitchen. I think he's in on it too.
I'll just go talk to him. He seems like a reasonable enough young man. There's no reason for them to do this.
I love you.
I love you more.
Now look, I know you're a nice guy and everything, but I would really prefer if you would knock before coming inside. Try and remember you work on the outside of this house, okay? Gardening, landscaping, cleaning, you see? Now maybe once we sell this place, the new owners will be more comfortable with you just kind of coming and going, but I think it's weird.
I'm only going to say this once. Do not cut those flowers. Just because I'm a nice guy, that doesn't mean you want to cross me.
Oh, is that a threat?
It's whatever you want it to be. But if you cut those flowers, there's going to be consequences.
It's Danny's house. Why do you even care?
Because I'm in love with one of the spirits that are trapped here. That's why I care.
Well, the majority of the spirits here want to be free, and cutting those flowers will do just that, okay?
The needs of the few outweigh the needs of the many.
It's not how it works. Now, I'm not going to call the police because I don't actually believe you're stupid enough to try anything. Now I just think you need help. Mentally.
Don't make me do it. I will if I have to. So please don't make me.
Do what, Tucker?
Hurt you.
Look, why don't we get Danielle involved and see what she has to say about all this, okay?
You really should reconsider. A man fighting for his love can be dangerous.
So can a man fighting for what he believes is right.
No.
Call the cops! Tucker's trying to kill me! Jesus Christ!
A real man would never, ever leave his girl alone like that. You got a choice, Ben. I could kill you, and then Danny won't cut those flowers, because she'll feel the same way I do. Or you could be selfish, and I can go in that house and lock that door, and go find her, and kill her. So what'll it be, Ben? Choose. Choose now!
Tucker, you can't just kill us both.
No. Stop! The time for talking is over. I gave you that option. Besides, do you know people have died in this house? No one's cared before. Besides, who's gonna come looking for Danny? The only person I can see is standing right in front of me. Fine. You don't want to choose? I'll choose for you. You see? Now you can't cut the flowers, because if you do, you'll never see him again.
Why would you do that?
Because I would do anything to keep Carissa here. You won't take her from me!
You're out of your mind, and I'm still gonna do it.
How do you know they can even be freed? What if they just wind up in hell? Do you want them to get tortured forever? How's that helping anyone?
It's worth the risk. They've been trapped here long enough.
Damn it! Be reasonable!
What gives you the right to say that?
Because I should own this house! Carissa left it to me. But because Randy's name was the only one on the deed, they gave it to the bank. Then your grandmother bought it. Now it's yours? A week ago, you didn't even know it existed.
Oh, I feel so sorry for you. But don't ever make the mistake that you are the only person that lost something!
Everything! I worked here for 20 years! I've given this place everything!
Danny, run! Enough, Tucker. This has gone way too far.
There's nothing you can do about it, Spirit.
Maybe you can hear me. Maybe if you heard what I had to say, you'd change your mind.
No, shut up. This ends now.
Do you really think Carissa will continue to love you? What good does it do if she hates the man you've become?
She likes that I fight for her.
It's apples and oranges. Fighting for her is one thing, but this is something different. Surely you have to see that.
All I see is an empty house. You can't hide, Danny. Not from me. I know this house inside and out. Here. Oh. Stop it.
Stop! Just stop.
Baby, I didn't know that you were here.
What's happened to you?
I just don't want to lose you.
How is you killing her any different than Randy killing me?
Because if she cuts the flowers, I'll never see you again. She won't cut them.
Ben.
I'm sorry, Danny.
Me too.
She's not gonna cut them?
No,
No?
she doesn't have to. Why don't you just let her kill you, Tucker?
Excuse me?
Unless you're man enough to do it yourself. That way you and Carissa can be together, the way you should be.
Ben, what are you saying?
If Tucker is being honest and loves Carissa as much as he says he does, then why not?
Baby, you don't need to kill yourself for me.
How do I know that she'll keep her word?
Trust us.
But this is my life we're talking about here.
No. This is your life.
I'll put a statement in with the paperwork when I sell the house that says the flowers are not to be touched.
Carissa?
Why not? It makes sense.
Alright, so this is the last signature, and you never have to worry about this house again.
That's great.
You're sure about this?
Isn't it a little too late to be changing my mind?
Well, once you sign, it is. Perfect. You know, this is the nicest house I've ever sold. Also, one of the cheapest.
Well, I don't really have an attachment to the place. I mean, most of my family was never really around, and I'll remember the ones that were.
That's sweet.
Besides, it's just a house.
So where are you headed, if you don't mind me asking?
I have an apartment lined up in the city. It's more my style. I prefer simple.
Well, it has been a pleasure. And I hate to advertise, but if you know anyone looking or wanting to sell, you point them in my direction.
Sure. Thank you, Nikki.
You're welcome. Take care now.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.